We bought tickets. Going to get on that red bus, Columbia ice field. Get on the glacier over there. It's beautiful here. We will first take the shuttle to Glacier, and then we go to the skywalk, then come back here.
Right, here we go. And 1, and 2, and that's the maximum speed. That's it. All right, everyone, now let's start our tour. If you see on your right hand side, you could see these loose rock and dirt piles. Now these are known as lateral moraines. Lateral means sides, and moraine is a French word for loose rock and dirt piles. Now these lateral moraines were formed by the Athabasca Glacier when it was on its maximum extent of 8 kilometers, almost touching to the Discovery Center, back in 1843. So when the glacier retreated, these moraines were formed. Inside of this mountain, we have the North Face Glacier. Now right in front of you, on at 12 o'clock, you could see those two big mountains at the very end with some snow on top. Well, those two mountains are actually known as one. And that mountain is known as Mount Andromeda. It is named after the Andromeda galaxy. A glacier is formed through a process called fernification. Not fornication, okay? Fernification. And in this process, the snow is converted into glacial ice. Now when the snow falls, it has 90% of air in it. And it requires 40 to 50 meters of snowfall in a period of 4 to 5 years of that snowfall to convert into glacial ice. And when it forms glacial ice, it has only 10% of air in it. The ice you have in your freezers, it has 50% of air in it. Everyone, just in a few seconds when we will pass this lateral moraine on the right hand side, you would be able to see our beautiful Athabasca Glacier. So once you see the glacier, I want everyone to repeat after me, okay? We're gonna say, ooh. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Beautiful. And now everyone, if you see, at the end of the glacier, there are 3 horizontal steps of ice. Now these 3 steps are called ice falls. From the 3rd step from the bottom of the ice fall, that is from where the Athabasca Glacier starts. It's about 5 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide. Now where you see those ice explorers on the glacier, that is about 150 to 200 meters thick, almost equal to the height of Eiffel Tower. Wow. I'm just kidding. But it is almost equal to the height of the Statue of Liberty. So 150 to 200 meters, which is almost around 500 to 600 feet of ice. Now just behind us at the Athabasca Glacier, everyone, we have our mighty Columbia ice field. Now an ice field is called an ice field if it at least feeds 2 glaciers. But the Columbia ice field is actually feeding 6 glaciers. 2 of them are in BC, which are Castlegar and Columbia, and 4 of them are in Alberta, which are Saskatchewan, Athabasca, Dome, and Stutfield Glacier. Now brace yourselves everyone, because now we are heading to the steepest commercial unpaved road of North America, which has about 32% of grade. Here we go!
Wow!
Ooh. Alright everyone, now while going down the moraine, I won't be talking to you guys, I'll just focus on the road.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, don't ask. You can ask me when we will be at the bottom of the moraine. Now we will be going at a speed of 3 to 4 kilometers per hour. Could you handle that? I see. And everyone, please hold on to your seats. I don't want to see you guys right beside me, okay? Here we go. Great check. Awesome. Let's go. Alright, now let's play a trust game. Let's see if you guys trust me, whatever I'm going to tell you now. So I'm telling you that we are on the glacier right now. Do you believe me? Yes or no? No? Well, everyone, believe it or not. But right now, we are on the glacier. Right now, we are on the ice-cold moraines. These ice-cold moraines are part of the Athabasca Glacier, and they are right beneath us, covered with these rock and debris. Now these rock and debris are actually insulating and protecting these ice-cold moraines from melting away. So even after a few years, when the glacier will retreat, these ice-cold moraines will still be here. Now these are hot from the outside and cold from the inside, just like my ex-girlfriend. Now you see on your right hand side, everyone, you can see another mountain. This mountain is known as Mount Snowdome. And just behind this mountain, we have our Dome Glacier. If you see just on your right hand side, you could see some glacial ice underneath these rock and debris. So these are known as the ice-cold moraines. As you can see, these ice-cold moraines are actually taller than the rest of the glacier because they were protected by these rock and debris. Now get ready for this, everyone, because now we are heading to the jacuzzi. It has glacial water in it. We also call it the fountain of youth, which makes you look 10 years younger. Now why do you think I look so young being 75 years old? This is the reason I'm a beauty. I do the glacial facial every day there. But please don't come to me if you don't feel any difference today, okay? Because it takes 2 weeks at least. But jokes apart, everyone, this is what we call a tire wash. Do you know what is a tire wash? What is a tire wash? Wash the tires. Yeah. That's right. So everyone, why do we wash our tires? That's right. To keep the glacier clean. As you can see on your right hand side, you can see some dark particles on the glacier. So everyone, these are some particles like dust, sand, CO2 particles, ashes from the wildfire around the area, and little rocks through erosion from the mountains. When all of these particles fall on the glacial ice, they trap heat in them from the sun rays. And by doing so, they form cryoconites. These cryoconites are cones-like structures on the glacial ice, which are increasing the melting rate of the glacier. So, for example, if you see some stones on your right hand side, these stones will trap heat in them from the sun rays, and they will go deep inside the glacier. As they go deep inside the glacier, they will form cones, and that's what we call the cryoconites. Now there are several types of it, everyone, like mill wells and crevasses. There was a crevasse just beside the car wash. If you didn't see it, we will see it while we're returning back to the T-base. These crevasses are formed due to the movement of the glacier. As the glacier moves, it breaks, and where it breaks, the crevasses are formed. Then we have mill wells, everyone, which are like wells on the glacier. They have water in it, and they can go very deep inside the glacial ice. So why do you think the glacial ice looks blue in color? Why do you think so?
Yeah, scattered
That's
light.
right, scattering of light, that's it. So everyone, when the sun rays hit the glacial ice acts as a prism, and it forms 7 colors deep inside the glacier, the rainbow. So the colors with longer wavelength, like the red color, orange or yellow, they get absorbed by the glacier. And the colors with shorter wavelength, like the blue color, one indigo blue, these colors get reflected back to our ice. So that's how you could only see blue color on the glacier.
Pure glacier water. She's getting the water.
Very cold, windy, wet, everything, eh? Well, everyone, did you drink the glacial water?
Yes.
You weren't supposed to. No, just kidding. I want everyone to join me, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, on through the glacier. The people on the bus go ooh, ah. The people on the bus go ooh, ah. All day. Bilbao, where you would see there is some water collected on the glacier. Just about now on your right hand side, this is what we call a mill well, everyone. So you saw those people on the glacier, right? With the camps and those equipments. So those people are from NASA, and they are doing an experiment. They have a project which is named as the moon of the Saturn. So basically what they are doing is they are testing a robot which looks like a snake, like an eel. So it is named as eel, and they want to send that robot to the moon of the Saturn. The name of the moon is Europa, and they are saying that it has an ice core, basically. So they're testing that robot, and they want to see that if that moon sustains life. So they want to send that robot to that moon, and they want to see that if that robot will go down the moon and will climb back up to the surface, crawling its way back or drilling hole. So that's what they are doing.
Dali lang ka, dali lang. All the way down? Yeah, in the glass.
Last time we took a shuttle, went to the glacier. Today we want to try hike to there.
Three, 1, 2, 3.